Three great drills that's really going to improve the way you set up to the golf ball. The reason the posture is so important is because it affects the sequence of the swing thereafter so much. If you're in a bad position at your address, it's so easy to get the club working in a bad position. First drill to work on. Take our setup position, feet, knees, hips all very square. Then I want you to put the butt of the club into your belly button. Now from here, I want you to grip down the club almost as far as you can reach. If I turn side onto you from there, you can already see my legs are flexed. So from that position there, we've almost got the club out parallel to the ground at the moment. Now from there, I want you to start to push your rear out, but push your knees forwards. You can see if I push my rear out and my knees forward, I start to get into a position. But there, I'm slightly back on my heels. So from here, I want you to start to lean forward and get your feet, get your weight more in the middle of your feet. Now from here, we can let the club drop out. Now we're in a really good position there. We might be a little bit tight, but that's a really good position to be in. Now go and shake that off and try and reenact that position there. Feel as if the weight is going right the way down the inside of our legs, down into the middle of our feet. Get this rear stuck out and try and get that back nice and straight. Our head's going to be there. You can see again, if I put that club now into my belly button position, it's really in a good position to go ahead and just drop it into position. So that's drill number one. Drill number two, Roger Federer, David James. These are sports people that we can really learn from. Federer goes and stands in an awesome position that we can learn from golf. When he's just about to return a serve, he's stood like this. Now he only starts to stand up a little bit when the ball is about to come, but basically he gets himself set in this position because it's a really athletic position to be in. David James, the goalkeeper, if he's going to go ahead and save a penalty, he's in a very similar position. If I turn face onto you there, he's going to be in this position because it's so easy for him to be dynamic and move to the right and move to the left. And then from there, if I want to go and make a golf setup position, I just bring my hands together and basically drop them into position. I might narrow my stance slightly, which will bring my legs slightly from being in a squatted position just up a little bit, but you can see those two athletic positions are awesome for the setup because we get our rear stuck out, and that's really important to give ourselves stability and balance. So you can see from there, again, let's look at Federer straight on. He's going to be in that position and then he's going to get ready to go and hit a driving forehand down the line or a two-handed backhand or whatever he does. So from here, we're going to go and get in a really good position there, and then we're going to drop the hands, and that's basically a very good setup position to try and get into. Final one, if we stand side on, we're just going to stand straight upright, put the club, you can see, in both of our hands there. Now what we're going to do, we're going to separate the feet and we're going to start to squat down, keeping the hands out in front of us. See that position there? Do that again. Squat down into that position, back up. Let me turn to face you. So from here, feet shoulder width apart. Now we're going to squat down into that position. Now once we're in that position, we're actually going to go ahead and take a grip. Now from there, obviously our knees are too flexed to go ahead and hit a golf ball, but I want you to come up with those knees, until we're almost in a position there. I'd rather players, especially when they're practicing, have too much knee flex than not enough. That's going to help our stability much more. Now the difficult thing is, if we have got too much knee flex, it does make it more difficult to turn, but bear in mind these are just drills. So watch again, we're going to come down to this position, put the club on the floor, and then just come back up until we're ready to go ahead and hit a golf shot. You can see I can actually go ahead and hit a shot from there. If we get set up in position, I'm going to squat down, get into a really good position there, put the club on the floor, and I'm just going to come back up to the ball. Now I'm really in a pretty good position there to just turn that left shoulder away. So there's three real good drills to help you to get into the right position before you go ahead and make a swing.